Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Green Zero here, back with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath commentary, or a video. I'm not sure if it's totally a commentary, but you can see bonus rune myself here on the lobby screen of a game we're just about to play. That's right, it's going to be some first-person view footage while I just do some announcements for this video. First of all, obviously, I have not been around for like 2 weeks or something like that. I mean, I've been around, I've been online like maybe once or twice, but I haven't been able to make any videos, and so I have been so busy, it's not funny. I had to go away and do a lot of stuff. I'll try to bring some more footage for you. I've got a lot of FPV footage that I've been recording during the brief moments I get to play the game, this obviously being one of them, against the bonus rune. That's right, played a pretty good game versus Master League, which is on the tournament system. I think just about every commentator except myself has now casted that game. It's pretty awesome. Go ahead and check it out on some of the other channels that are linked to mine. You can go see all the footage there. Of course, that was from a tournament which Technique just rocked up out of nowhere. Haven't seen the guy in 6 months, and he just schooled everyone. But I mean, that's expected as Technique. If he doesn't school everyone, I mean, there's a problem. But yeah, that was amazing. That was awesome. When Tech rocked up, I thought Kimosabi was messing with me. He's like, hey, Tech's in the lobby. I'm like, yeah, right, Kimo. You don't know what you're talking about, Kimo. But then I rocked up, and Tech was there. So yeah, Tech was in the tournament, schooled everybody, and won the tournament there. So once again, as expected. And anyway, other announcements. Happy birthday, CGF. I know it was last week, but of course I haven't made a video since then. I did say happy birthday on the day. That's right, 23 years old. I didn't realize he was almost the same age as me. I thought he was like 15 or something by the way he acts. But no, we love CGF. I know people are like, no, don't leave CGF alone. Yeah, really, he has done a very good job of making the patch 1.02 so incredibly popular, and he actually hasn't screwed it this time. He's actually decided to start responding to what the community has to say, and he did release another update on July 16th, and the patch 1.02 Plus is actually starting to spoil me, because after going back to 1.02, 1.02 just feels so buggy now. It's not funny. He's corrected some pathing and targeting, and the game just seems to work a lot smoother. Of course, fixing the shadow teams meant he had to like nerf them, because not just shadow opens every game. You can see bonus through shadow open, but I actually managed to score myself a spike. And I'm sitting there going, I'm pretty sure this shadow team's going to rock up and take it, but there's not much I can do if I leave. He's just going to kill everything, so I might as well try to hold the spike as long as possible, or hold that area. I've got another scouting squad there, but of course I can't see what he's doing. I built a pitbull, and he has got an engineer there, but pretty much, yeah, he probably wouldn't bike rush or flame rush because he's gone for shadow opening, because that would be, it's just, you wouldn't have the money for it and everything. I get pretty lucky here, managed to get a force fire and kill the engineer, so his shadow teams didn't totally pay off there. But anyway, back to the talk. This video, the whole purpose behind this video is it's a Q&A. That's right. You can ask me any question you like anything. Everything is on the table at all. You can ask me anything you want. Please don't ask me how much a Predator tank cost. If you want stats, go talk to CGF. Yeah, it's going to be a Q&A. You can ask me anything you want. That's right. Post your comment or your question in the comments below. Just try to keep it to questions. Don't fight amongst yourselves like you sometimes do, because I got to read through all those comments, and I'm getting so many comments on a video that it's really hard to keep up. So ask me a question in the comments, and just to prove that I do listen a fair bit, I'm going to answer a few now. Someone did send me an email about support or combat support airfields that I did manage to flick through. The reason why they're not built in 1.02 is because they have a 50-50 chance of desyncing the game, and people really don't want to risk desyncing the game just to build one of those not very good structures. I mean, they do come in handy in the fact that if your base is getting overwhelmed, you don't actually require your tier 2 structure to build a combat support airfield. You just require another airfield. So if you need to move to a different base, and you've only got an airfield, you can build a combat support airfield still without having to put down a comm center or whatever, faction or operation center or nerve center. So they do come in handy in some situations, but you just can't build them, because it's just going to throw the game out, or it's got the chance of throwing game is too high. Bonus Rue, what are you doing? Oh, he's bombing that power plant. And there you go. Oh, it's just such a pain. The power problems they give you, these guys here, it's just headache. And I have managed to actually shoot down a fair bit of them. I think the Harvester got a few kills there. That's why there's almost no squad left there. Trying to send out some scouts. But yeah, ask me anything about strategies, tactics, the community, this and that. I might actually also explain the reason why I kind of left GameReplays.org and what happened there. I know that some of the admins now, like, just somewhere in Russia, one specific admin is getting up and going, sell all my shares in Game Replays and get me a plane ticket to the nearest country with no extradition laws. because it's probably going to hurt them pretty hard. I didn't say anything because I had some respect for some of the admins there, specifically Mr. Vivo there, but we'll see how it goes. I might just drop it while I left, and it was kind of a long time coming. A lot of people didn't take it as too much of a surprise because they knew it was probably going to happen there. But it's not good for the game to go around and shout that stuff out. There's already enough people on Kane's Wrath that are causing problems in the community. And game replays, one of the problems there is the replay system is it's really hard to really get anything off of that at the moment. Like, I've been looking the last 2 weeks, nothing much aside from the Master Leaf bonus rue game has been even considered looking at or watching. And I think a lot of the community members out there, especially if you're watching this video, you need to just cool your jets on some of those threads, because every thread is just descending into chaos at the moment, and it's causing a lot of pain for what's left of the community. Yeah, the community's, a lot of people say it's dead. I mean, really, the community hasn't really diminished that much in the last probably 2 years. It's just stayed fixed at a really low amount of players, and those amount of players are still staying around. So anyway, hopefully I can bring some more Kane's Wrath videos to you, and of course the next one going to be the answers to all the questions. And someone else asked me a question as well. I was looking at that. What was it? I can't remember what it is. But anyway, the combat support airfield one, yeah, they definitely would be a good idea. Bonus rues, what are you doing? Click me. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I reckon in the new Command & Conquer game, I would not mind if they completely removed support powers from the game. How does everyone feel about that? If they remove support powers from the game, so you're just solely relying on your units to perform, or maybe if they're going to put support powers in, they need to make sure they've got a bit more control in the fact that it just can't be like, hey, let's put the support power in. It guarantees success every time. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not sure why that Harvester couldn't finish off that Shadow team. I'm not even sure if he did, but I'm going to pop down another refinery there. Pred Army out here, but bonus route is probably going to go into Imp Spam, so if I rock up to his base, it's probably not going to turn out too well. Something got destroyed there. I don't think it was one of mine. But I'm about to roll into bonus Rue's base here. He's a little bit set back, obviously, because he's built his buggies and he went for Shadow Team, and he did race to his tech, so he's not really going to have many units at all. You can see I'm spreading out some rocket squads here because I know stealth tanks are coming. The thing with bonus Rue is that once he starts, when he plays with a certain tactic, he tends to do the same tactic, or he tends to just repeat the same tactic. I'm not saying he's just a one strata, because he's not, and he can play other factions as well. I'm just saying that when he starts playing as not as he was in this faction, in this situation here, he's just going to keep going into this kind of stealth mode. And you can see I'm going to actually score his Tib Chem plant, so I'm going to get some sweet revenge here. All these Pred tanks getting torn up by freaking stealth tanks, and there you go. And I'm just like, oh, cancel everything, cancel, trying to get some money. I'm like, get the Tib vein. I kind of rushed it out. I don't think it destroyed anything, but it was just funny. Then I sold it off. I should have called in the Seed Tiberium before selling it off. I don't think I had enough money. But anyway, yeah. So shortly, the news technique schools everyone in the tournament. CGF seems to be doing a pretty good job on the patch. Yes, go give him a pat on the back there now if he just only answered our questions without beating around the bush for 20 minutes. I can tell you right now, I talk to him sometimes and it takes 20 minutes to get an answer out of him, and the answer is like maybe or perhaps or possibly. And I'm like, CGF, how do garrisons work? And he goes, oh, they work like this. Oh no, they work like that. Oh no, I don't know how they work. And I'm like, damn it. But it is a little bit frustrating dealing with him, but of course he's the only one that can change these details there. And bonus Rue now, yeah, I think he's lost so many harvesters that he's going to have to give in. The reason why I chose this game is because it's not particularly long, and yes, obviously you can see that he's going to lose probably pretty quickly, and I didn't just give away the game there, Cummins, if you didn't see he was going to lose here. But I was pretty happy with that game, because normally aggression like that against bonus Rue just doesn't work. He just seems to defend it out and recover pretty quickly. You can see he's actually going to, even though he's got no harvesters, he's going to build about 5 in the next minute and get back on top. But at this point here, I mean, bonus Rue, he's one of those players, you have to push him on the ground, then you have to just stamp him into the soil, you have to crush him into the dirt, like literally, so he just cannot get back up, because he will not die. You have to kill him. I mean, he just won't give up either. He's one of those players who's very difficult to kill. And as you can see here, especially in that Master Leaf game, he, oh man, the amount of unit combos he had, he's actually going to get an Emp off here, I think, maybe. I'm not sure why he had Emp coils. Maybe he was hoping, or maybe he was thinking he was going to go for a Mar, but you can see I'm doing pretty good here, going to start transitioning. I'm pretty comfortable with how the game's going. He's lost a lot of infrastructure, a lot of economy, and now he's losing, obviously, his power plants as well. And what's left of his buildings, he doesn't have a Texer anymore. Of course, his stealth tanks have been all destroyed. And of course I'm just popping these guys off here because these power plants have paper armor, and of course they're all upgraded, so that's just going to set him back a million light years. And even though that's measured in distance, not time. But I'm going to come through into the field here, and I'm going to sack all these pit bulls just so I can get the remainder of the harvesters there. But of course, not kind of cost effective in the fact that I can just replace these units where he can't replace the harvesters now. He's already used all his trump cards up, and I'm prepared to just crush him into the ground and sacrifice those units there. Get that one last harvester before pulling out. But anyway, if you have a question for me, post it in the comments below. I will be answering everything that you guys have to say. I don't care how long the video is, I'm going to try to answer all the questions. And I'll also probably give a few heads up, and maybe why I left the community, and or didn't leave the community, but why I left GameReplays.org and just went solo commentating. I mean, essentially some of the other commentators they don't have badges with GameReplays.org, so it's not particularly different there. But anyway, it looks like Bonus Root not preparing to give in yet. He should be should be giving in momentarily. Let's have a look how much time is left on the video. Not too much longer. I could, actually no, the audio is just fine. I think I might make sure that's enabled as well. But anyway, any questions or comments, like I've said 3 times already, I really want to hear what you guys have to say, because a lot of people do ask me questions. Try not to ask me something like stat worthy. Try to just get ask me something meaningful that you could not really get from looking at a wiki. And it's going to be awesome. Rolling in here now. He's only got 1 harvester left, and that's going to be the bonus roo. Yes, a victory for me. Well, very hard fought, because he takes a lot to kill. Anyway, I'm Green Zero, and I'll see you all next time.